You're listening to
Walking the Room.
What the
fuck was that, man?
You know what?
Now here's the thing. Fuck you. I am.
If you take a septic tank truck, you know where they suck the shit out of a septic tank because it's overflowing into the truck.
Yeah.
And you suck it out through that tube.
Right.
And then you get a pig, right? A really large pig.
Yeah.
And you put that tube in the pig's ass.
Sure. Okay.
And you reverse the suction, so all the shit and the feces and everything that was in that septic tank, the piss, the fucking nightmare, the blood, everything shoots into the pig slow enough so the pig just swells and swells and swells and then starts popping, and little fucking streams of shit and piss and blood are shooting out of that pig. The sound that it makes when that's happening is the sound of this podcast.
Here's what's freaking me out.
Walking the Room.
Why are you doing the holiday edition of this show now? Because here's what's upsetting to me. If you're going to give a recipe and not tell people to get a pen, if you're going to tell people how to make a stuffed shit pig for the fucking holidays, all right? If you're going to tell people how to make fecal pig and not tell them at the top of the show, because now they got to go back. Now they got to go back.
I'm sorry.
They got to go back. They got to get a pen. Where's my paper? How do I make a fecal pig? They ran that by me at the top of the show.
Yeah. Walking the Room.
You are okay. So I don't. You don't even fucking. How do you make a Funny or Die video? Funny or Die video with fucking Topher Grace.
Yeah.
And not fucking ever mention that happened.
I never said
mention
that?
it. Never comes up on the fucking show. God forbid.
Seriously?
There's times when we're fucking talking about the air in this room. We got nothing. And you made a fucking... No. So, okay, fair enough. Then I was like, all right, that's pretty cool. Like, you know what? You're a fucking humble motherfucker, and you weren't bringing your shit out and bragging. I fucking talk about shit. I brag about I brag about making surf records that will never be heard, right?
I know.
So...
I usually don't tell people when I'm doing
That's fine. So whatever. That's great. Don't bring a good fucking story to this thing. Nobody wants to hear about Topher Grace. So...
Nice guy.
Then... Here's why everyone. So the video is awesome. You're the fucking best thing in it. And then I'm like, oh, I see. Dave wants to lose. Because you can act, and you fucking like. Why are you not acting? Like, I don't even understand it. I don't understand why.
I don't like acting as much as...
I don't even fucking give a shit. I don't want to hear that fucking story.
You know something? I don't like acting. I hate auditioning.
2 weeks ago,
I like auditioning.
3 weeks ago, this thing was fucking Crybaby Hate Theater. It was just nothing but you and me bitching, and I was like, you're fucking great. I don't fucking... Like, so now I can't.
Fuck you.
Why can't you write some fucking videos for yourself and be in them and fucking be hilarious and have people put you in shit? You can make your own fucking movie.
That's coming.
Why don't you write your own fucking movie and we'll get the people...
I can't write my own movie.
God, I'm tired of the excuses.
My ideas are big. I don't have small ideas. My ideas are big.
No, they're not. They seem big because you have a fucking tiny space in your head where they exist.
I don't know. You think in canoes and I think in arcs. You know what I mean? Like, I'm transporting all of the life on the earth, and you're just thinking about how to...
The only canoe that I think about is the fucking douche canoe that you're in when you're talking.
Wow.
You're going upstream in a douche river.
Wow.
In a fucking douche river. Anyway, long story short, I thought it was great. If you haven't seen it, go to our Walking the Room page on Facebook. It's really funny. It's funny, and you're fucking good in it. And
it's on Funny or Die. It's on the front right now of Funny or Die. It should be. It's Topher Grace.
What the fuck was he like?
Fogler. Great guy. Really smart and really...
Fogler's the ping pong dude, right? He's from
yeah.
What was that movie called? Balls of Fury?
Balls of Fury.
Patton's in that?
Yeah. I didn't like that movie. I didn't, and it made me not like Fogler, but he's funny. He's fucking funny. And
but check that video out.
The guy I write with wrote it. B.J. Porter wrote the thing. And
he's in it?
BJ's in it briefly. You can see him just giving a reaction.
Yeah, he's in there.
He's just sitting there petting his dog next to me, which is kind of funny.
Now
he has a blind dog.
The thing. Now this is interesting. I was wondering about this. Now, a couple weeks ago, there was a kid that what he'd done was he'd made a video of himself singing like in a bookstore someplace with a bunch of children, and then he went back to that bookstore and recorded different songs.
It was a school. He
was
was
at
in
school.
school.
It was in a
recorded
school, that's
songs
why.
Singing to
So it was in a school,
singing to children.
right.
And then after all the children found out, then he recorded
He edited
another
it,
version.
put himself in there.
That's dirty.
Right. But he got in trouble for it.
Well, he got more than in trouble for it. He's being charged with sexually abusing children.
Now, how come you guys aren't being charged with sexually abusing children? Because you're using foul
They
language
just got
around
slapped.
kids.
Yeah, but we didn't use it around them. It was
Yeah, they even-
edited to make it look that way.
But don't they even use foul language themselves? No, I guess not.
No, the kids don't. No.
But what's the difference? Because those other kids weren't in that thing. They didn't hear that music either.
Because
they were edited around.
Because no one knew what was going on. There's no fucking valid reason to prosecute some guy and make him a sex offender for his whole life because he made a fucking video.
Yeah.
You know, it's just fucking bullshit. Whatever. The prosecutor should be hung by his balls.
That's fucking. I like to say
They
that.
should take his taint off.
Hang it up.
Hey, the fucking Lockup showrunner and his wife, listeners of the show, came to watch me do stand-up.
Oh fuck!
Gave me a hat,
I saw that.
Lockup hat, a mug, and a book about prison.
What the fuck? Now listen to me. Why?
Shit is happening. Now it's happening. The fucking video with the Topher Grace. Who gives a shit? Lockup. Dude, I'm gonna get on the show, and you know how?
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill somebody, and I'm gonna get put in prison,
Oh my God.
and then they can interview me.
Dave,
Fame.
I would love it if the guy was like, Dave, this is a mistake, man. I didn't. That's not. We said
I wanted to be on the show.
No. Well, you could have just come down to the set or the prison. You could have just. No, Dave. I'm the producer of the show. No. I would have invited you down.
This is better.
No, it's
More
not
real.
better.
More real.
No,
more real.
No, it's not. No, they're gonna run a fucking highway through your ass. You can't do this.
Making a shank.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah. So I'm in lockup. I'm in.
So what is going to happen now? What were they like? Were they nice people?
Very nice people. Apparently they're comedy fans.
Yeah.
So they went and sat through the whole show and enjoyed it. And Marion was there, and they got a good show, and they're very happy. And they're like, "Thanks for talking about Lockup."
You love it, man.
Thanks for talking about Lockup. And by the way, I saw an episode of Lockup that was
so fucking
spectacular.
grim. It's so fucking grim.
It's that grim, dude. There was a guy
when I watched
who
Lockup
was talking about how he takes hamburgers out of the cafeteria.
When I watched Lockup,
and then sells them for coins, which he uses to buy soda. How is that depressing or wrong? That's a dude making shit happen. He's turning meat into liquid.
All Lockup reminds me of is every dude my sister dates. And I see him I see that dude in a worn out couch, sitting on a worn out couch with a cold beer, watching Lockup and going, ha ha, ha ha, ha ha, yeah.
See, but that's because you don't watch Lockup. So
I know what Lockup is. It's fucking no.
Have you watched it? Have you sat down and watched it?
I went
and not one of the hardcore raw episodes. I'm talking about like just an interesting episode of Lockup.
Fucking
human stories.
It hurts my soul.
Why?
Because these are fucking prisoners.
Yes.
These are bad eggs, and their lives are horrible. They're bad eggs.
Went wrong, so they killed a couple of people. They made a mistake.
I can't do it, dude.
They made a mistake.
No, I'd like to fucking lock it off. Lock it off.
My mom calls me.
Yeah. Oh no. Why?
No. So my mom calls me, and I was otherwise engaged. I don't know, probably taking care of the kid or whatever. So I didn't get the call. She leaves a message. A minute later, I get another call from my mom from another number, and I didn't pick that one up either. And then I listen to the message, and she goes, "Hi, David. I was just calling. I called from the home phone, and you didn't pick up, so I thought I would call from the cell phone to see if you would get that one." So instead of calling me at two different numbers, she called from two different numbers.
Dave, I'm concerned. I've called from a landline, 2 cell phones, and a telegraph. That's awesome.
How awesome is that?
It's fucking awesome.
Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm not. I don't. Do I address it? I mean, I'm gonna write a bit about it. Like, it's fucking insane.
I don't think you address it. I think it needs to continue to happen.
Like, that's just spectacular.
Wait, Mom. Did you call me from the cell phone?
Hey.
Wait. Did you didn't try me from the landline also? Did you try me? Do you have you know what I need to do?
You know what I should do?
You gotta get a new number, Mom.
You know what I should do?
Get a new number. Make her get a new number.
I should tell her. I should call her back and go, no, I only got one call from you. Yeah, no, the home phone doesn't come through to me. Just blow her mind.
Well, wait a minute. You should send her, and then you should send her a phone and go, you can only call me using this phone. You can only call me using this phone. I'm going to have you.
Remember when we used to, Greg and I used to be on internet radio and trying to explain to that woman how I got in the internet to do radio was fucking...
I had to explain to your mom.
Oh my God. So how do you get into the internet?
But your mom would be fun to have lunch with, where you don't even bring a phone. You just put your finger up to your ear and go like this. Hang on, Mom, I'm taking a call. Hello? Yeah. No, I'm with my mom right now. And just talking to your hand. Your mom, with the way she's with technology, you literally could just talking to your palm. Hang on, Mom, I gotta look at something. No. I'm just looking at an email. No. On your hand? Yeah.
Can you see it? You can't see it?
It's right there.
It's right.
If I can... you know what?
How does it get on your hand?
Hang on, Mom. This is from Ellen, and it says, "Don't snitch."
What is that?
By the way, have people been snitching?
I don't know.
I feel like people have been snitching.
Like who?
I fucking cuddlers. I feel like people have been snitching. I feel like some of our secrets are getting out. I just want to
stuff about us.
Dude, here's the thing.
Yeah, people are snitching.
I'm going to say this about us. Look, some of our listeners are cuddlers,
Shit's
but
private.
there's some fucking motherfucking...
Shit's fucking private.
Tell people about the show, but don't tell them about the fucking shit we say on the show.
This shit's private, bitch.
The thing is, though, you know what it is? Motherfucking hobo tag. No, listen to me.
I just spit all over.
That's all right. It's television.
You like my mom?
It's television. It's television. Should I... Remember last week when I was smelling the internet? Listen to me. It's is it... Hello, is this a phone? But I do feel like that there are, in our world, there are mostly cuddlers, but now I am identifying people as hobo tang.
Yeah.
Like, just there's a type of dude in the world that is hobo tang. Like has a drifter vibe, maybe a thief, little cagey, maybe a guy that doesn't play fair, passive aggressive.
Speaking of hobo tangs.
Right.
So I'm sitting out
That video is perfect. And the remixes, by the way, to the...
Did you like the remix?
I love everything. I love and the music score and and all the fucking comments.
Yeah.
There are people, if this ever becomes something more than this, and we need writers...
Yeah.
I mean, shit, the people that fucking write on our page...
Yeah, they're creepy enough. I said
it's
creepy
fucked
enough.
up.
People who don't know Hobotangs, Hobotangs are a small family that live across from me, and they steal oranges from the
we
neighbors.
joked that they were hobos. We joked that because they got up into the trees that they were orangutans and that they steal oranges. So we called them, then they were orange orangutan hobos, and then they just became hobotang. And then somebody was like, you know that it's orangutan. And I wanted to go, do you know that I'm going to fucking shiv you? Let me take your skin off.
Oh, really? So you're going to go to prison?
Hobo-tang is a better word, motherfucker.
All right.
Yeah. It sounds like you're going to eat some hobo coos.
So check this out. So I'm sitting...
Did you hear what I just said?
Yeah.
What did I say?
The hobo coos. My brain hears it. I just ignore it.
It's awesome.
Why would I...
Awesome.
Why
am I that guy? Why am I that guy?
That does that?
I used to have a daytime talk show where I talked
you don't
sensibly.
know how to be funny without being filthy anymore.
That's my new thing.
I know.
Just pure unadulterated filth.
I know. Anyway, so I'm sitting on the front step and I can see straight into the Hobotang building and down the hallway, right? So a girl pulls up in a Camero. And
I like her already.
And the kind with like a newer Camero, right? And
like the new ones.
Not the new ones, a newer one. Not
newer than what?
Maybe like 4 years ago, I think.
Okay.
So it's not
great.
It's
not a great
the
Camaro.
awesome ones. No, it's not a great Camaro. So she gets out, and I'm watching her, and I wonder where this one's going. Because she looks a little not... She shouldn't be in this neighborhood. Like, there's something not...
What does that mean? What does that mean, Dave?
She doesn't fit in. I don't know what
in your fucking your neighborhood.
Yeah.
How's that possible?
Well, first of all, there's no Camaros in my neighborhood.
Dude, the fucking undead live in your.
We're not a Camaro friendly neighborhood.
The fucking undead live in your.
I don't know what to tell you. She didn't.
I get it.
Looked at her.
There was a vibe.
There was a vibe. My first thought was maybe she's a prostitute. That was my first thought.
Right. Now, when you say thought, do you mean hope?
Well, I have my cock out.
I get it.
And I get it. That's usually how I
What kind of
sit.
neighborhood is this again? Yeah, me too.
Sex town.
Oh, yeah.
Sex town.
Yeah.
So I watch her go into the building, and I'm like, I wonder where she's going.
Yeah.
Because if she, depending on which place she goes into, if she going to a single guy's place or where's she going, and I'll know. She walks down to the Hobotang store, and she knocks, and she enters, and then she comes out like a minute later.
Why is none of this on camera?
And she walks, because I wasn't even thinking about that.
Right.
She walks back down the hallway, walks over to Camero, is standing right next to it, pulls out a keychain, hits a button, and the Camero starts.
Oh, dude.
What the fuck is that?
Man.
And then she, right?
You want to know what it is?
What is it?
Well, A, it's a fucking miracle. Why do you want to know why do you want to know the answer? Why can't it just be?
Is it
It's a
possessed?
fucking... This shit's a fucking miracle. The other thing is,
What?
you want to know what else?
What?
Magic.
It is magic.
Fucking magic.
It's magic.
It's
a
magic.
miracle
And who
magic.
loves magic?
It's
Who
a
loves
magical.
Magic? Who loves magic?
You.
Right, and who likes magicians?
Me.
Right, but we don't agree. I don't like magicians, and you don't like magic.
Right.
But you have magician friends.
I fucking love magicians.
So she started
I
her
don't
car.
believe in what they do.
Oh fuck! I love what they do.
It's
I
not
don't like
real.
the way they do it.
It's not real.
It is.
It's not real.
Where do you get the quarter?
Lies.
I didn't have a quarter in my ear before.
Yeah, you did.
Listen
it
to
was
me.
in his hand.
No, it wasn't. I saw his hand. He showed it to me before.
Shit.
What the fuck, man? Automatic Camaro.
Have you ever seen someone start a car with a remote before?
Yes.
How new was that car?
Brand new.
Right.
Brand
So
fucking
she
new.
put this shit in
Yeah.
an older
Let me
car.
Let me tell you what she is. You want to know?
Yeah.
Time traveling fucking Hobotang.
Wait, you
The
said-
travel tang. Travel tang.
Does that mean?
Listen to me.
Does that mean the car did time travel?
Let me tell you what
too?
this is. Let me explain to you what it is.
Right.
Future travel tang is as smart as a hobo tang, but future travel tang goes into the future to get dumb shit and bring it back. Like future hobo tang.
Right.
Right. So 4 years ago.
Future Overtang would go like, I'm going to the future to get something, and they come back with lemons.
4 years ago. So I'm with Ben Stiller, and we're coming out of.
Whoa.
Well, I'm explaining the car.
Right, but
Yeah,
this is-
he's got a self-starting.
So a super rich guy has it.
He doesn't even know how to. He's going to me. He goes, this keyless entry is weird, and you can start it like this. And then he started his car. It was
But more impressive if the car had taken off and been like, fuck you.
it did say hi, Ben. Okay, so whatever. So he had that
But he's
technology.
fancy.
Well, and that was this year, right?
He has wings too, right?
This is at the end of 2010. He and I had lunch, and we walked out to his. It was a Mercedes, and boom. So, Future Tang,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Time travel Future Tang.
Goes
She
into
goes to future and goes, that is some cool shit. I'm taking
Yeah.
that back.
But
Nothing
the
else.
technology, she doesn't bring back a car. She just goes, I want to make my older Camaro do this.
Yeah.
But then she doesn't use it.
No, she has to go back
lives in-
3 or 4 times. She
But
has
she
to
lives
ask.
in California. Like, you could just get in the car and start it.
No.
But she's like right next to it, and she goes, check this shit out.
Yeah. You know what she says? My hands don't even have to fucking touch. You know what I mean? I don't have to turn the key.
I wasn't intimidated.
Hobotangs are so lazy they don't want to fucking turn a key. They don't like to use their wrists. They need to save them for climbing trees, dude. These are my tree climbing
You know what would be
wrists.
great? Is if
What?
she'd driven away and just oranges rolled out of the car. Or
Fuck, Future Tang.
so I want to know what's going on. By the way, the baby's coming any day.
I can't wait.
We're into T minus
BT?
Yeah. What?
Baby Tang.
We're in
Baby Tang.
Baby tank countdown.
All right.
And,
All right.
and I haven't seen a dude bring a tub in. So
I just want to.
I
I just
think
want
they're
to say
going
something.
to a birthing place.
I just want to say something right
Yeah.
now, and I don't know how the origin of it, and I don't listen to their show. But so, you and I are gonna. You and I talked about the possibility of shooting some candy. We want to review candy
Yeah.
that was sent in by our listeners.
Yeah.
Just to do it for fun. Now, what Dave and I are trying to do is just fucking make some videos, give you guys something else to look at during the week because we figure why not? We got a website coming up, blah blah blah.
You had to see my pussy.
So we wanted.
you had to see
Fuck
my.
did you? No, Dave. We just go clown from the neck down. We're not
My
going to. No,
pussy.
that's not to the feature. We talked about saving that for
You
the
get to see
feature.
my pussy.
No.
You get to see my pussy.
So I guess there's a
Hey,
there's a podcast.
Hey, brother, you get to see my.
I swear to God, I'll fucking slap you. I just almost tried to hit you. Listen to me.
Hey,
Let me ask you this.
hey, my man.
Listen, dude. Let me ask this question.
You ever see a man pussy like this?
Do you have somebody else's blood on there? Okay. This is horrible.
Charlie Sheen.
Horrible. How come I can't get any work? Because of this podcast. So There's a candy reviewing podcast.
Who gives a shit?
That's Michael Ian Black and the guy from Ed. And we've been made aware of that. And somebody actually wrote and said, there's already somebody reviewing candy.
Don't give a fuck.
I don't give a shit. It doesn't matter.
It's like saying there's someone already reviewing food. Yeah, the New York Times does it.
Why don't you tell me that somebody else has a fucking podcast?
Seriously.
But at the end of one of theirs, apparently, they called something a banana tang.
Oh, that's upsetting.
Yeah.
Really?
That's what I heard, dude. So cuddlers beware, man, of imitations.
I don't know what's going on out there.
It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? But
no. This ain't a fist fight.
We're not gonna fucking attack as a pack. But I'm just saying, we could. You're gonna go after him. Find Michael Ian Black.
I'll punch that fucker right in his goddamn pets.com puppet. You heard me, motherfucker. Hey, I want to say we got to get Pardo on here.
So here's what we're gonna do. Guests. Let's talk about this
really quick.
We're gonna do one a month. Now this is the interesting thing. We didn't want to have guests, but enough people, and trust me, I guess this is the nature of podcast. People just asked. Now we were always going to have Tofop on because those guys just became our friends. Yeah. Right? So that was always going to be a thing. Then other people have, and trust us, we know that this really is it's just the two of us fucking in a cloud of sadness. But people have asked to be on the show. Yeah. So, and people seem to like it. So we're not going to do it all the time. No. And know this going in. It will not be an interview. We will talk over them. Right. You will be disappointed at how much information you get about them. Yes. Because invariably, my shoes, a sweater, something will be more important than the guest. I am much more important than Patton Oswalt or Brian Posehn or any fucking stupid asshole as much that comes into this closet. As much as I would love to fucking run a truck through Dave and fucking watch him die, I find him more interesting. See, that's why. Why? Somebody actually said you guys should try and do characters on your show. Why? And here's exactly why we don't. Hey, how are you? See, here's the thing you're not good at. Are you going to Fire Island? I mean, I don't even know what that is. Is that a retarded guy? Is that your retarded guy? Because is he going to Fire Island? That's a terrible. How'd your Saturday Night Live audition go? I would love to see you do. You know, it was great. Could you prepare 3 characters for next week? No, it's just this one. Prepare 3 characters for next week. I want you to do 3 characters next week. I don't do characters, man. Prepare 3 characters. They come out of my soul. Like it's a split second thing. I want to leave your soul. My soul. All right. The gods ascend and welcome you. What? To walking the room. The gods of what? Let us in the greatness that is the divide of this closet. The gods. For a moment, shan't we spend time together, reveling, brother? The gods of Huzzah! The gods of what? I don't know. It sounded like you said the gods of sand. No, I said the gods ascend. They ascend. They ascend? They ascend. Fuck. They're upon us. They're not upon us. And then I was upon you. This happened. What if I turned into a griffin? Like a fucking griffin. Oh my God, that would be fantastic. What if I turned into a fire-breathing griffin and I just burned the shit out of you? I'd turn into a fire. Wouldn't that be awesome? Just, whoosh, and you just fucking flamed out. And then I came right back to me in a fucking cardi and this did the rest of the show. God, but for a moment, in a fucking, as a griffin. This is why people don't like the show. Griffin. This is why we have 28 listeners. That kind of shit needs to stop. It's a better character than any character you've done. Okay. Ready? Here comes. Ready? Here he is. Griffin. Okay. Oh, that's terrible. Griffin. So this happened in Orange County, and I think this is the greatest news story I have ever read in my life. Don't tee it up. I'm not fucking kidding. This is the greatest news story I have ever read in my life. I'm a griffin. Okay. So, Michael Lalana is the gentleman's name in this story, and Tiffany G is the other person's name. Now, they work together at a place in Orange County, and they were both later transferred to a different office. What happened was,
One time, while she was like Tiffany was at the first office working before she got transferred, she went to her desk and she had left a bottle of water on her desk on a Friday. She said that when she returned the following Monday and drank from the bottle, she tasted what she believed to be semen. Right?
Well,
So she took a sip of the bottle and she went, "Well, that tastes like cum.
yeah.
That tastes a little bit like man." So she said, "I had a hunch that's what it was, but in a million years, I couldn't believe that's what it was." But what she did was she went to Human Resources and she said, "Hey, this tastes like semen."
Right. I'm going to do can I be the person in Human Resources?
Yeah.
Okay.
"Hey, so I have this water bottle, but
Yeah.
it tastes like semen."
I don't understand what you're saying.
The bottle tastes like semen, like man.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Like man.
I don't understand
like
how.
semen,
What do you mean?
Cum, like cum.
What tastes like cum?
The water bottle.
The water in the water bottle tastes
Try
like
it.
cum? I don't want to.
smell
I don't want to try it. I don't understand what you're saying. How do you know that it tastes like cum? Have you had so much cum in your mouth that you recognize it? My name is.
It's interesting you would bring that up.
My name
because that might lead us.
My name's Margaret Wiley, and I have been married for 25 years. And I've blown my husband a few times, and I would not recognize the taste of cum if it were in my bottle. I'm just asking you how you know.
So she's transferred to a new office. She tasted semen in her bottle of water again. And this time, she'd been more careful dumping it after she left because of the first semen experience. So this time she was bringing in water and she couldn't figure out, how it happened. Right? Now, the first bottle she threw away because the first bottle you're like, well, that's semen. I'm not going to drink this. But what are you doing the second time you taste semen in a water bottle in your office? What do you do?
Well, you take it on like a glass slipper and slide it on people's cocks? To see if anyone's fucking your water bottle? I don't know. Is that what you do?
That's a really good...
That's not a bad idea, right?
I like how your brain works. She kept it. She kept the bottle. She sealed that fucker up nice and tight. Now, after the first time, and you bring up, how did she know it tasted like
It
semen?
makes a good point, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if I worked there, wouldn't that be your question?
So you're like, how do you know?
Right.
What semen in a water bottle
And I'm not
tastes like?
judging you,
Not
but
just
how would you
semen.
know?
Well, it turns out she had done a little bit of research. The first time she tasted semen in her bottle, she went home to her fiance and said, "Hey, this is what I think happened. Can you shoot your load into a bottle so I can drink it to be sure?"
So here's my response. All right, I'm your fiance. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just give me right after you give me the ring back, because you're the stupidest woman I've ever met.
The second bottle she kept, and she sent it to a lab, because she had a friend who has a husband who's a cop.
Right.
And he told her where to send it. She sent it to a lab, and then it turned out to be semen. And then they realized there was only one guy who'd worked at both places at the time she worked there. Mm-hmm. And then they arrested the guy, and he copped.
Now that wasn't. Can I ask you a question?
Do you know why he did
That wasn't Bobby Evian, was it?
No.
You know why they call me Bobby Evian? Because it's your name? Nope.
It was Larry Fuji.
Oh my God, I'm a bottle fucker.
So he said that he did it because he thought she was pretty, and that her lips had touched the bottle. So that's why he did it. Because if you're around if you're in an office environment,
Yeah.
and you find a woman attractive, you can't. So because of the laws and the sexual harassment laws, you can't say, "Hey, you've nice tits, your pussy is fucking rocking." Like, you can't do that anymore.
No.
And now you're forced to come in their bottles.
It is kind of
right.
true. Yeah.
So as a dude, he's boxed in. He's boxed in.
Listen, I just think you're really pretty, and I'm shy. So this weekend I fucked your desk chair. in the ass part, because if I was going to fuck you, I'd fuck you in your bottom.
Yeah.
So I fucked your desk chair. I also took some of your pencils home, and I stuck them in my own anus.
Wow. Wow. What is it?
Well, the thing is, you're really pretty. It's not my fault. If I could just be myself and tell you what a nice booty you have, or say I really would like to.
But you're not allowed to because
I'm not allowed to. So I fucked your desk chair.
Yeah.
I also.
Have you ever?
What?
Have you ever?
Don't look inside your stapler, because my thumbs. I came in your stapler.
Also, your
in your stapler.
Also, your plant, if you notice, it's growing very well. That's because of a natural protein that I've been supplying. I've been sticking my cock in the dirt.
I've been coming on your plant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also,
have you ever seen
your letter opener? Yeah. I just licked it. I licked it.
With my taint.
Between my butt cheeks. After a good workout, I get a sweat going, and I just run my letter opener through my ass crack. So,
yeah.
But we're cool, right?
No, we're good.
Cool, right? Are we cool?
Good.
Hey, cut for life.
Cut for life.
Cut for life. That is fucked up.
Right?
Can I tell you?
Is that, I read the story and I was like, well, that guy's crazy, but she's fucking crazy.
Can I tell you a story about me? Just involving a bottle. So years ago, when I was in college, my freshman year, I think it was sophomore year, and I got in the theater department, and so in the theater department you have to do many jobs. So eventually at some point you have to run lights for a show. So there was a small play in the small theater, and I ran the lights and the sound. And I was a drinker at the time. And what I would do is I'd go into the show and bring a couple of tall boys up there with me. And I'd drink the tall boys, but I couldn't leave because it was a show, so I'd piss back in the tall boy.
Sure.
Right? On my knees during...
Well, you're doing the lights.
I'm doing the lights, right?
You gotta go.
Dude, sometimes you gotta go.
Yeah.
Even during a production, even during a bad production of Hurley Burley.
Please.
Right?
Tell me this isn't going where I think it's going.
It is.
I'm upset.
Here's how it goes. So,
you came in the bottle.
No. It's not going there. I didn't think about it.
Well, your lips were on it, bro.
I didn't think about it.
Your lips were on that bottle.
No. They were cans, and I peed in them.
Uh-huh.
So,
yeah.
On one particular show, it's a small room, and I knock one of them over.
Yeah. Fuck.
I knock one of them over, and I don't realize it. And, of course, there's people below me.
Oh, no.
And right at the end, right towards the end of the play, somebody says, and I can only imagine what happened was, they felt that they were wet, and then they smelled their hands.
Oh, God.
And this woman said, louder than anyone in the play, "What's happening to me?"
My shoulders are peeing.
She goes, "What's happening to me? Why is there's pee on me? There's pee on me. There's pee on me. There's pee on me." What's happening to me? What's happening to you is that
it's a new theater experience.
What's happening to you is that you are being touched by someone who will never be able to make an amends to you, who's an alcoholic. And that alcoholic has brought booze to his job. He's peed in a can.
Yeah.
He's so drunk he doesn't know he's knocked over the can.
Yeah.
And now you're sitting in it. And I'll never be able to make amends to you.
Never.
How about it?
Sorry.
And do you know why I peed in that can? Because she was really pretty.
Right?
Right?
Have you ever peed in a bottle in a car when you're driving? Have you ever, not you driving, but ever been in a car and some dude's like, we're not pulling over, and a guy pees in it? I
peed out my window.
What?
I peed out the window of my car. And
how long is your dick? Do you have like a fire hose cock? Like, what the fuck is happening?
No, buddies are driving, and my buddy was driving my car, and so I had to go, and he's like, pee out the window, and I just pissed all over my car. I'm not a classy dude. This is old days.
That wasn't like last week.
Can I tell you something? I've just told the stories that Amira doesn't want to hear. I'm telling that, like, Amir's had a very, like, I don't want to hear about your drunken, stupid past.
Yeah, of course.
And I was like, well, then don't listen to the cuddle.
Yeah, so we are driving to a Giants game, and it's high school, you know. So
sure.
And these were the days when you didn't drive to a Giants game without a lot of beer in your car, and you drank the whole fucking way.
Yes.
These were the good old days.
Yes.
Because the drunk driving laws were like, you've been drunk driving. Well, okay, here's a $30 fine. Get out of here, kid.
Get out of here, man.
Come on.
What are you guys drinking? Hey, guys, stay out the malts tonight, huh? Go with Bud Light. Bud Lights, boys. All right. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, enjoy the Golden Gate Bridge while you're drunk.
Yeah.
No divider down the middle.
No divider. Good luck.
Just
good
fucking
luck to
car
you.
on car.
So we're driving, and and one of the dudes is like, I gotta piss. And we're like, we're gonna be late, man. Plus, there was nowhere to pull over. So it's got like piss in a bottle. So he starts pissing in the bottle, and the bottle fills up. And he's like, I can't stop it.
Oh, my God,
And
dude.
then he's just peeing all over the car. Like, it's just all over his hands. And, like, yeah. Don't pee
I'm
in
at a
cars.
Giants game. I'm in a row of buddies, and my buddy, Garrett, is a dumb shit.
Gary.
And Garrett is drunk. And we're all watching the game, and we look over, and he's on his knees.
No.
And he's just peeing right there.
What?
He's peeing.
Yeah, but that's like...
Hang on. He's peeing he's on his knees on the ground, peeing on the ground. So his piss is going right down into the...
Oh, my God.
So, unlike...
So it's going down under other seats.
Unlike why is this happening to me? What's happening to me, where she still was not able to find the source of the urine.
Right.
The guy in front of him looks down, sees that his coat is covered in piss.
Oh, my God.
Stands up.
Punches him.
Turns around. I mean, fucking... I've never seen anyone hit in the head like that. My friend's face snapped back. I've never seen anybody... It was like a cartoon. This guy grabbed him by the... Because he was still on his knees. He was still peeing. My guy turned around, had him, like, by the collar, and his fist was fucking enormous. This guy was big, and just fucking hit his face, and my friend's head, it felt like it turned all the way around.
Oh, my God.
And then he was going to kill him. Yeah. And then, of course, people came down, and we were all kicked out of the stadium and all that kind of shit. And he deserved.
Yeah.
I felt like that guy had hurt my friend for the woman at the University of Oregon. I felt like that beat down because it was with my crew. Like, I'm sorry, bro. You got my. You shouldn't have done it, man.
There used to be a lot of fights at Candlestick.
Well, and also, this was mid '80s Giants losing. Like, this is
And people don't understand.
That's a Barry Williams.
People don't understand. Like, you would go to a game and there'd be 6,000 people max, and it would be you freeze your fucking ass off.
42 degrees in the middle of summer.
And for Giants Dodgers game, the whole stadium would be just filled with cops in riot gear.
Yeah.
Waiting for shit to kick off.
Yeah.
And one time I was in the upper deck in center field. Not that we bought tickets there. We just thought, hey, we're drunk. Wouldn't it be funny to be the only guys sitting out in center field? Sure. So we walked out there and we're in center field and fights are breaking out, right? So the cops are in the riot gear and now starting to grab people. And I'm watching two guys get in a fight below me in the bleachers. Guys beating the shit out of the other guy. He takes his head and starts slamming it into the cement, right? So the cops drag him apart. They arrest both of them, right? So one guy is getting handcuffed. The guy who was getting the shit beat out of him is getting handcuffed, and his face is bloody, right? Because his forehead has been split open.
Yeah.
Getting hit on the cement. Sure. And as he's getting handcuffed, I look down and I recognize him. I go to high school. All right? And I go, it's John. I go, hey, John, Machin. And he looks up and he goes, Anthony. And he whips his hand out to wave. Right? So it looks like so the cops, they think he's fighting to get loose. And then they just leap on him and fucking pound the shit out of him and drag him
I
off.
love a guy beaten bloody, psyched to see his pal. Beaten bloody, right? Beaten bloody by the cops, right? These guys have been like, fucking knock it off. Yeah. And he's like, yeah.
I got it.
Hey, Dave! Boosh! That's what a friendship is like with you, man. It'll cost you.
That's right.
You'll fucking bleed.
Yeah.
Segment 3 of Walking the Room has arrived. Hope you're enjoying it. A couple things really quickly. I don't know why, Dave, and I don't know how. Some people actually get enjoyment out of this podcast, and they have written about it. And some people have...
fucking animals.
I know. We've gotten some really nice emails from a guy that I met years ago in Largo, who was in the music industry, and had sort of just people sharing about their lives, about how not so different from ours their careers have been, and fucking saying, I mean, fucking people who are having a hard time writing us and saying, hey, it's going to be okay, guys.
I know.
Which is fucking awesome. Alex Muntz wrote us a nice email. Zach Bennett wrote us a fucking nice email. They're very personal, so I'm not going to read them because I'll get weepy. But, in all honesty, Dave and I were in the How Can We Help You Out game when we were on television. And if anybody gets anything out of this, it's good. But here's what this is. So a couple weeks ago, I solicited for if anyone was a program 12-step person, hey, if you had any suggestions for me, I'd be willing to take them. I got some, and I took them. And so I ended up going to a bunch of meetings, and I've been just working a really strong program, and it's made a shitload of difference. And while nothing has changed for me professionally, in fact, things continue to, in a shocking manner, continue to get worse. I genuinely, on a level that I can't even share about, shit keeps getting worse. I am as happy as I've been in a long time, and I think it's just because. And somebody said to me, "What do you get out of going to those meetings?" Somebody wrote, "Master, what I get," and I go, "The same thing that I get out of this, and the same thing that you should get out of this. We are not two guys that think we know more than you. We think of this podcast, and I'm speaking for Dave now, so you can say you can disagree with me if you want. We're just sharing at a group level. That's all this is. Dave and I are sharing at a group level. We see you as us, and we know, because if you're fucking listening to this, your shit ain't going anywhere.
Not good.
But that's all AA is for me, is being in a room full of people who've been through similar experiences and sharing at a group level, and then the ability to fucking help other people. You have reached out to me, and you have fucking helped me. And so I am thanking you. And apparently, by listening to this podcast, we've made people's Mondays more tolerable. And we will continue to do that. And that's, if there's any reason to continue doing it, it's that. So for your emails and shit. And so this brings us to the fucking epic Charlie Sheen meltdown.
Jesus.
Because Charlie, as he has said himself, was for a long time a guy that was in the rooms. And clearly is not, because he has solved his problems with his mind.
Yep. He took care of that shit. He blinked, and that was it. He was done with it. So now he's sober. They drug tested him on these interviews,
right?
And that didn't make anybody go, "Holy fuck, you're sober and you're acting like this." That should be the first.
I want that.
Oh
winning.
My God, what's wrong?
Winning. Yeah, I mean, his fucking manic poetry, I have to say, I enjoy on a level that I can't. I just the cadence and the vernacular. I mean, he's done in a weekend what it's taken us a very long time with the fucking podcast to do. He's got a vernacular, and there's T-shirts, and there's all kinds of shit happening.
But my wife, who treats people like this all day long, said that my wife said that these people, the thing is when they're crazy, they do say funny shit. But she, as a therapist, she has to look through it.
Sure.
But she said this is what crazy people do. They say tiger blood, and they say all this shit, and it's crazy.
No, they go out of their minds. Listen to me.
And so when you listen to it, it's on. That's why we're all laughing at it, because it's funny, but he's fucking nuts.
Well, and also because he for whatever period of sobriety he had, then he went out, and he said, I do fucking 8 balls, and when I do it, I fucking do it this way, and I fuck porn stars.
Yeah.
Like, the weird thing is, he's having a battle in his conscience with a thing that doesn't exist. Like when he was attacking AA and all that stuff, you have to understand that AA is a headless horseman. All 12-step programs are. They are basically an altruistic group of people who get together in a room and try and help each other stay sober. Are there people that assume leadership positions? Just like in any fucking... On any project that you work on, somebody thinks they know more than other people. Yeah. But for the most part, there's no one to point to. There's no one that leads it. It's just all based on the teachings of a book. And that book, in its literature, says, this is a fallible book. Take what you need, leave the rest. Whatever. Right? So, but he is acting as though there's people that want him. Like,
yeah, but you're assuming that these are crazy thoughts. It's not a guy going... Well, the AA is this. It's a guy who could easily say AA is bullshit and so are dragons. Like he's
gone. Listen,
he's literally bat fuck crazy.
But here's the thing that I hope people get from this, and this is just coming from me. If you are struggling with any kind of addiction, you lose. You will lose.
Yeah.
You lose. Fucking alcohol, drugs, they will fucking kill you. And if you're wondering, I don't know if that's true or not, Greg, please read. Please pick up the new Rolling Stone with Snooki on the cover. Don't read that, or you can. Either way.
I like Snooki.
The interview, Sammy Hagar chronicles his time in Van Halen. And he talks about the downfall of Eddie Van Halen, who, for all intents and purposes, is one of my heroes. Intents and purposes. It's fucking amazing. Now, I'd heard these stories from friends when it was happening about the insanity and the depths he'd gone to.
You told me.
But they seemed almost, they were so insane that I'm like, and I heard them directly from the source. I heard them from guys like Tom Morello. I heard them from guys I knew in bands saying, I had this experience with Eddie Van Halen. And even when they came firsthand, I'm like, that can't be real. That cannot be real. A guy, Morello called me up one day and he said, Eddie Van Halen's Limp Bizkit audition did not go well. If you want to hear the rest of the story, you have to come to my house.
God.
So he talks about how Limp Bizkit was auditioning guitarists, and they had him come down, and he brought his guitar and some guns, and he said his playing was so bad that his playing was so bad on their songs that they were like, well, let's just do what he's doing, and they couldn't figure out what it was. So then he leaves the rehearsal and comes back later looking for his guns. And Tom and his band at the time of his Audio Slave are rehearsing at the same space. And Tom said, this was so amazing because it's word for word what happened to fucking Hagar. He shows up in a Porsche that's so dirty that it's like, he goes, it came from out from under, like it was like buried in shit. Coffee cups and cigarettes and shit coming out of it. He's wearing 2 different colored high tops, pants ripped at the knees, an overcoat. And he walks up and tells overcoat, and he walks up and tells the table, the assembled, the audio slaves, that he's cured his own cancer. And he said, here's what happened. I had cancer on my tongue. And what I realized was that I was taking guitar picks that had cigarette, from smoking. I had nicotine on my fingers, and the nicotine would get on the picks, and then when I put the picks on my mouth, I gave myself cancer, because I would put the picks in my mouth. That's how I got cancer, not from smoking. And then he goes, and with that, he then did that trick where you pop your hand and a cigarette pops into his mouth, and he lit one up. No, he didn't. Lit one up right there. Hagar goes on to say, oh, but it got worse. A guy would come over every week and shave his tongue and to find out there's cancer in it, and then they would take that shaving of tongue, grind it up, and then he would shoot it back into his body to prevent cancer. He'd cured cancer.
Yeah. No, that's how it works. That's exactly how it works.
More people need to know this.
Yeah.
The cure for cancer is in your tongue. Get a razor.
That's actually how I stopped my AIDS.
But I mean, it's so like, here's a guy. So this guy goes nuts.
Speaking of stories, then I'll tell you the story I heard. So on Wednesday night, I hung out with a guy who is very close to Charlie Sheen. He directed one of Charlie Sheen's movies, and they've been friends ever since. Mm-hmm. Usually, Charlie calls him up when he's in a sober period. So 2 weeks ago, he gets a call, and Charlie says, "Hey, listen, Jaws on Blu-ray." My house, 6 o'clock. He's like, yeah, Jaws on Blu-ray? I'm there. Great.
That sounds good. That does sound good.
4 o'clock, he gets a text. New plan. Be at the docks, 4 p.m.
Oh, yeah.
Sends him the direction of what dock to go to. So
right.
So he's like, all right. He goes, is Jaws off? No, Jaws is still on. So he's like, okay, well, this is going to be crazy, whatever it is. And he's a guy who's been around Charlie so long. When the Cincinnati Reds won the World Series, he had them all over to his house and threw a big party. One time, Charlie had a party for all these like his closest friends, were like 50 guys there, and he bought 50 prostitutes for the night from Heidi Fleiss, and anybody could have sex with any hooker at any time. Like that. These are the kind of parties he has. so Charlie, 4 o'clock. Okay, I'll be there at the docks. You know, this is another Charlie Sheen thing. So he's at the docks and he's sitting there and he's like, man, it's like 4:15. And he goes, what the hell's going on? And then all of a sudden, this caravan of cars and buses and all these people come down, right? And then he's like, we're getting on that boat. And there's like a boat behind him. So he's rented this boat. He's got this enormous amount of people. So a night with him and his buddy watching a new Blu-ray DVD has turned into fucking 100 people, porn stars, everybody he could find. He gets out and he's like, these guys are jet fighter pilots from Afghanistan. And it's like 2 dudes are like, we met Charlie Sheen in the airport. And he was like, you know, blah, 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 come on, you're going to hang with me.
Right.
So these jet fighter pilots go, you know, they get on the boat. Everyone's on the boat. He goes, we're going to sail out to the middle of the ocean. We're going to fucking stop the boat and we're going to watch Jaws in the middle of the ocean. Like, that's going to be better. But before they do that, he throws on a video of the fighter pilot runs where they're fucking dropping bombs, and he's like, yeah! Like, it's like almost a, you know, like they're watching Apocalypse Now. It's this crazy fucking thing. And then, he's bringing up, like, my dad was in Apocalypse Now! Like, he relates to them somehow, and he was in Platoon, so he somehow thinks he's a soldier.
Well, he was in the war.
He was in the war.
He was in Vietnam.
Yeah. He got killed there.
I know he did.
Yeah. Oh, no, he survived.
No, Defoe got killed.
Defoe got killed.
Yeah, running across the field like Jesus.
He still can't figure out how Defoe's in other movies.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a big party, right? And he puts on the movie, and and he's got, at this point, he's got 3 goddesses.
Right.
And they're feeding. He's laying on like this big lounge thing, and they're like over him, feeding him like it's like a Roman Caligula thing, where they're like feeding him grapes and food and fruit. And every once in a while, he'd take one downstairs and just bang her, and then come back up, and like that was just kept happening. And at some point, everyone started to get seasick because the boat is rocking so much.
Right.
And the captain is like, if I just turn the boat on and we just start cruising at a slower speed, it won't rock as much. And she's like, no way! We're watching Jaws in the middle of the ocean, like, and people are vomiting.
Oh my god, so fucking awesome. He talked about this.
Well, here's the thing.
He mentioned
he also invited TMZ onto the boat.
Oh, he did.
He's in cahoots with TMZ. All the shit you've been seeing. He's been in league with TMZ. He calls them up and tells them what's going on, and then they come and they do all this shit.
Oh, if he owns it.
Okay, so it's not over. So now the movie's over and all this shit's done, and they're heading back, and he's with the fighter pilots and the guy I'm talking about, the director. And he goes, the 4 of us are going back to my place, and we're getting matching tattoos. And he calls up a tattoo guy and says, get over to my house now. So the tattoo guy drives over to his house, and the director guy's like, I'm out. I'm not. It's 4 a.m. I'm going home.
Yeah.
And so Charlie Sheen and the fighter pilots go back to his house and get matching tattoos.
The one on the chest.
I'm not sure if it's the one on the chest.
I think it is the one on the chest.
It is the one on the chest.
With the bombs dropping.
Okay, if it's
death
the bombs
from above.
dropping.
It's death from above or whatever it is,
that's
right?
what it would be.
Yeah. And I retweeted Danny Trejo, Machete, because he goes, I just saw Charlie Sheen's tattoo. It's cool, ... for a 13-year-old. Right?
Yeah. So the goddesses haven't been around that long. They've been around for like a month.
Right.
He bought them Bentleys. They come and they go all the time. Like, so these 2 goddesses he's making it seem like he's been with forever, they're going to be gone in like 2 weeks. Like, they're just a rotating group of porn stars or whatever they are that come through the fucking house.
Right. Brie Olson is one of them.
Brie Olson's one of them.
Her tweet, she had maybe one of the best tweets I've read in a long time, and she said, the only thing that hurts more than getting it in the ass is not getting it in the ass. Now, what she's talking about, Dave, and I want to break this down for you. Listen to me. What she's saying is,
oh, fuck.
The only thing that's more painful than having my rectum stretched is the heartbreak of not having it. Do you understand that? The emotional, right?
Yeah.
You're not getting it. Because when you're not getting it, someone's saying, I don't want to fuck you in the ass.
Haven't you
hurts.
Haven't you ever put your cock into a woman and then heard her silently weeping and going, why not the ass?
Well, it's the heartbreak. It's the heartbreak. No,
that's why they call the vagina the heartbreak hole. Am I not wrong?
Again, the holidays at your house are different. That is, I mean, so that's Sheen's world. I mean,
Okay, but wait. Sheen texted him. What? Right before I talked to this guy, Sheen had just texted him that he wants to kill George Michael with a tiny pair of shark jaws. He also...
what does that mean? How would that happen?
What does it mean? He gets a bunch of tiny little shark jaws.
I don't understand how that would work.
Yeah, no, and then you fucking attack the guy.
Are they wind-upable ones? I don't understand what that is. How would you kill someone with shark jaws?
I think if you have
wouldn't you need the shark attached?
No, you can. If you're Charlie Sheen,
tiny ones though.
You can control shark jaws.
Can you tell me
your mind?
I don't. Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
yeah. Or your fiery fists.
Yeah, fiery fists. Okay, so this is the greatest thing. He said this to this guy, the director.
Right.
Very, like, deadly serious. Right? So he looks at him and he goes, look, me and the goddesses are flying over the masses on Pablo Picasso paintings and love. And then he, like, walked away. So he wasn't trying to make a, like, that's what we're doing. He was, like, deadly. The way you'd be like, I love her, man. I love her. And then what you'd walk away. Like, that's it. Sheen.
Out of his goddamn tree.
It's fucking fantastic. I mean, look, something horrible is coming. I'd like to point out that he shot Kelly Preston when he was with her in '94. Shot her in the arm.
Right.
They broke up right after that.
Here's
punched another one.
Here's the thing that that has been like, because people have been so elated.
Yeah.
Delighted by, and I get it, the sort of fervor and the fever of his insanity.
It's crazy.
But if you go back and without the sound, watch.
Oh, it's not good.
Watch those videotapes. Almost every 15 minutes in an hour, let's say, there's a picture of a bloody faced girl, and then somehow it's like, yeah, no, that didn't happen. No, she had fallen down. But there are so many of those stories. No, but
he shot Kelly Preston. Another girl, I don't know if it was fiancée or wife, he punched her, and there's a picture of her big swollen lip. And
right, that's the one that fell down after she stabbed him.
Yeah, and then the last one, he had a knife at her throat.
She had a cocktail. He had a knife at her throat. Right,
and they called the cops.
Right.
So he's shot one, he's punched one in the face,
right,
and he's threatened to cut one's head off.
So he's getting better. I mean, if you can't see the healing there. You know, like, that's you, Dave. See, that's you, putting a negative spin on it. What I'm doing is I'm looking at the progress.
Yeah.
Let's start from shooting.
Sure.
Okay? Shooting.
Yeah.
Smashed face.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to kill you.
Better.
Right?
So it's better.
And
so
this was just a knife. This was just to get you to be quiet. Shh. I'm on Merc. I'm on the Merc, man. I'm on the blow that's fucking made out of blow. Listen.
So it doesn't end well, is what I'm saying. This doesn't end well.
No, not at all. No. This is insane because the thing about it is, like, that total Good Time Charlie, after we've all had our laugh and he doesn't get to go back to work,
right,
or it all goes crumbling and the porn stars go home, like, after all this, like, this is a guy who's alienated everybody. I mean, and also, like, there was, like, when he was on the Piers Morgan, he was, like, you see, like, a shred of, like, I'm sorry, I'm trying to, but then it just goes away. But he's also, like, and then this is the other crazy thing. When he had gotten sober, and I know some folks that knew him in that, whatever, the 22 years he was like that, everybody liked him.
Yeah.
Everybody liked him. I mean, the report that I would get from people that go to meetings with him was like, yeah, he's a pretty good guy. He has a thing in his house, and everyone seems to like him. Whatever. Still had whatever taste he had in women. That's his own thing he has to work out. But when you watch the interview with him, right out of rehab, he's got a full face, handsome, could not be more mannered in his speaking, picking his words out slowly, saying things, with thinking them through. And this is like, by winning, like, it's though he's in his own Saturday Night Live sketch and he's playing this character. It's like a Rob Schneider character.
Yeah, it is.
Right? By winning, I mean, it's just bizarre, man, and kind of sad.
Oh, it's sad. It's sad. Shit.
It's sad.
That's the one thing no one should think.
But
while it is funny because it's so bizarre and he says such insane shit, on that level it's funny and the behavior's funny, but this is a dude who's going to a very, 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 very bad place.
Well, the other thing that's so weird too, and I don't begrudge him his money because they make money off of him, but the kind of shit that you could do with $2 million an episode.
Oh,
the kind of like, and I don't know anything about.
You're talking about buying 50 hookers for the night, right?
See, why do you put a cap on it? Why is your number so low? Have you ever seen him line up for Dane Cook's show before they let him in? That's the crowd I want. That's as many people as I want.
Oh God.
No, but do you know what I'm saying? He could. I mean, the kind of fucking life that you could have, the shit that you could do. You could fucking make people's movies for them. You could just do some fantastic shit.
You could do charity work. You could do tons of shit.
Yeah.
Instead of buying porn stars Bentleys.
Out of his fucking mind, man.
Yeah.
Out of his fucking mind. Okay, a quick thing before we go. One of our listeners asked us if we said, you guys ought to start your own network, like Earwolf. And he had a bunch of names for them, and I don't have them written down. They're hilarious. They were pretty funny, though. Anyway, no, we're not going to start we're not going to start our own network.
Here's the deal. Good for them, and they're doing it. The thing is that if you start your own network, that means you're in charge of other people, and you got to watch over their bullshit and blah, blah, blah. You know, the whole reason that I think that we have a podcast is to not be beholden to anyone and to not be looking over anyone. It's fucking freedom. It's pure freedom. And once you're part of a network, it's not freedom. So you got to do certain things and whatever.
Yeah, I mean, look, right now I am making a record with a comedian friend of ours and a singer-songwriter, and I really like it. And I will try and play it here first and make it available to you guys first. And we want to make I think we would want to do walking the room things that are like, we want to put out a Dave album this year if he doesn't do it with somebody else. Like we want to put some stuff out. But I agree with Dave. The whole thing about this is the freedom to be, and there's nothing wrong. Look, there are some good, we just did Scarborough, which was great, and they're on Earwolf. But then you're on somebody else's network.
Yeah.
And no one's asked us.
Right.
But what he suggested is that we have our own, and there's were some of the shows that he thought we should do. That we'd have the Cuddler Candy Cast, This Week in Lockup with Dave Anthony, Neighborhood Watch with Weather Girl Crickets, The Other Side of Sadness, a podcast featuring our wives, The Merce Makes the Man Fashion Cast.
We should have our wives on one show.
Stories from the Orange Tree with the Hobo Tang. Yeah. So those are some of the ideas that
What happened
had.
to Big Little Dollhouse explanation?
Dude, that is actually going to be our show. In a year, we are going to turn this over. We haven't done a year of this yet, and in the next year, we're going to change the name of it. Because you know what the thing about it is, man? Always evolving, always changing.
Always changing.
That's why you can never count on it. Like, are you going to have guests? Might have them.
I don't know.
But
next week I might be a leopard.
no, I can't wait. Patton Oswalt, Brian Posehn, hopefully Jimmy Pardo, Laura Keitlinger, Karen Kilgariff. These are all people who've not returned our emails. It would be awesome. No, they've all said they'd like to be on the show, and so we're going to have them on there. Libsyn Page.
Yes, walkingtheroom@gmail.com. We have the Facebook Walking the Room.
Yep, you can
Tumblr,
donate.
but Tumblr's like
But you can donate over at Tumblr.
You can donate over that's where we have our donation button if you would like to give, if you think we've done enough.
Monday, April 18th will be the Walking the Room website.
Monday, April 18th.
With videos, donation page, links to everywhere you want to go, and the podcast. Special content you can't get anywhere else.
This week,
bags of our own urine we'll be making available to you. Bags of hair,
fingernail clippings.
Yeah, I'm gonna send a couple. I'm gonna send a couple of old shoes out. Keep putting up the posts, and we'll send out some more hangers.
I will be this week, March 10th, 11th, and 12th at the Cobb's Comedy Club in San Francisco, opening for Jim Norton.
I will be in Laughs in Washington. By the way, if I come to your town and you're a drummer, come out and play with me. I've got a guy already signed up to do it this weekend in Washington. But come on out, Kirkland, Laughs, 11th and 12th. Sinning, gonna be out there sinning. All right,
losing.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm on a Picasso rug, and that rug says "glitter done."
Losing,
glitter done.